Welcome to Maggie Rose Yoga. I'm Maggie, and we're going to get right into it, starting on all fours, placing our hands right below our shoulders and our knees directly below our hips. Inhaling to drop the belly, exhaling to puff the spine up. Make sure we're pressing through all corners of our feet and our hands. Inhaling as we drop the belly and exhaling as we puff the spine up. Continue this at your own pace. And shake it out a little, bumping the hips left to right, looking at our feet, getting a nice stretch in the side body as well. Next, we're going to extend your left leg and your right hand out. Slowly lift them and contract to the center, pulling everything in. Exhaling on the contraction, inhaling on the expansion. Good job. Lower that and we'll switch to the other side, extending our right leg and left arm, lifting them up, exhaling on the contraction, inhaling on the expansion. Keeping that nice balance, pressing everything through the ground to keep our balance. Tuck your toes and prepare for downward facing dog. Slowly raising up and pedaling out the feet. Walking the dog, remembering to inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. Slowly take tiny steps towards the top of your mat to reach your hands and come into a forward fold. We're going to be going into a subtle twist, placing your left hand on the mat or even on your shin or your knee, if this isn't accessible to you. Placing your right hand on the lower of your back, and with the left leg, you're going to bend it a little and straighten the right leg. You should feel a stretch in the entire back, mostly your upper back, and release. And don't forget to inhale and exhale. We'll do it to the other side. Placing the right hand on the mat, left hand on the sacrum, bending that right knee, and straightening the left leg. You're also going to get a nice stretch in the legs as well for this one. And on your exhale, release, and slowly, like a rag doll, come up into a standing position. Do some shoulder rolls, shake it out, whatever feels good for you. And on your next inhale, bring your arms up to the sky and rain them down to your side. One more inhale, and on the exhale, come down to a forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, placing your hands on the mat and stepping back into a plank. Slowly lower yourself to the ground on your belly, placing your palms like a tent-like on the fingertips on the outsides of your mat. You're going to inhale, slowly roll your spine while tucking your chin up, and exhaling, placing the left shoulder and the left ear, if it's accessible, onto the mat. You should be feeling this in your chest. Inhaling to come up and exhaling, taking it to the right side, placing the right ear on the mat. Inhaling back to center, exhaling, placing the forehead back on the mat, bringing the palms to the sides of your shoulders, pressing up and back into a child's pose, bringing the toes together, knees as wide as your mat. If you would like a more deeper stretch, bringing the palms together, placing behind the head, and scooching the triceps closer to the front of your mat for a deeper stretch in the arms and the back as well. Remembering to breathe, inhale and exhale. You should be feeling this in your hips and your back. Slowly bring your palms down back to the ground and push yourself up into a seated position. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me. Namaste.